Only me, an old dick, dead-eyed Hawkins, knows where the treasure island lays it. Only old Dead-Eye ain't been telling her no one. 'Cause I seen into a very deep and watery grave. Luckily, I found this here old potting shed so hides me treasure in. I mean, you think I'm looking for a pirate treasure in a potting shed, eh?
For a toffee, please.
Not from me, playing blasted little scoundrels from the big house. For not letting them catch me near with all this treasure. Before you know it, you know what kisses are like for a bit of adventure. Before you know it, they'll have found me treasure map and be making off with all me doubloons.
I'm the queen of the castle. Stay out, you dirty rascals.
George, open this door at once.
Shan't.
If you don't open this door at once, George, I shall get very angry.
He'll get very angry.
How angry.
She says, how angry.
I heard her myself. Very angry indeed.
What? Really? Really angry?
Oh, come on, George. Be a brick and let us in, what?
Oh, all right. It's boring in here anyway.
About time too.
Oh, Mr. George, you can be perfectly beastly when you want to. Typical girl.
What? Beating you? Running to the shed?
Only because I let you. You've got to let girls win sometimes because they're so greedy they cry if they lose.
Says who?
Says me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now stop it, you three. We've had a perfectly wizardful so far. Let's not spoil it by arguing.
Well, Nigel's right. Let's think of something to do.
What?
Tease the
Oh,
servants.
typical girl.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
Pack it in, you two. Well, we can't tease the servants anyway because they're not here.
What? None of them.
I say, what beastly luck, what?
Cook and Mrs. Hedges have gone into town. Lucy and Mary are over at the Simpsons.
Rawlins, Benson, Hargreaves have gone shooting with Daddy.
Mrs. Jones, Old Nick, and Potts are on holiday.
Mrs. Smith, Dobbs, Roundtree, and Ted are in town buying plants for the shrubbery.
What about all the others?
Cruising on Daddy's yachts.
What? All of them?
Staff outing.
Oh.
I say, what double beastly luck, what? So, what are we going to do?
I wish we could have an adventure.
Typical
What
girl.
sort of an adventure?
You know, discover a lost land, find some hidden treasure, something exciting.
That sort of thing only happens in books.
I know. We'll make our own adventure.
Yeah.
I hereby call a secret meeting of the Sensational Six Adventure Committee.
Wizard!
Come on, Nigel, hurry up.
I can't seem to move it. It's really heavy.
Well, open it up and see what's inside then.
Seems to be full of gold coins.
Well, for goodness sake, empty them out and come and sit down. The meeting's about to start. I hereby call this meeting of the Sensational Six at...
5.
What?
There were only 5 of us.
It can't be called a sensational five, you stupid girl. It doesn't rhyme.
Neither does this.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. 6 rounds with fix and mix, not sensational.
Well, I didn't mean rhyme, did I?
Well, that's what you said, didn't he, Ginger?
Oh, do be quiet, you three. Such a beastly row.
Where is Marcy?
She's up at the house helping Murphy. She said she'd come along later.
Well, until she comes, we'll just have to pretend that she's here. And that way we can still call ourselves the Sensational Six. All right?
All right.
Good. something to write all this down. Fetch the minutes book in the drawer, will you, Nigel?
What sort of an adventure shall we have?
Who knows? Well, anything could happen. This very shed could contain the key to untold mysteries. Buried treasure, secret lands, strange, magical powers.
Super! When can we start?
Well, not yet. We need a clue, something to start us on our way. A pointer in the right
I
direction.
can't find it here.
Well, look in the cupboard then. As I was saying, we need something to get us started. But what?
In books, they usually find a treasure map or a secret panel.
Typical girl.
No, he's not. I think that's a brilliant idea. The billiards room's got panels in it. Let's try looking in there.
Jim, don't be stupid. The ballroom, library, and all 3 dining rooms have panels as well. It wouldn't take weeks to try them all. Jim!
Exactly. That probably means nobody's looked there before. There could be all sorts of things hidden behind them.
Well, Mother says that the library wing dates back to Babylonian times, so it might...
Jim!
What is it?
There appears to be some sort of pirate choppy in the broom cupboard.
Some sort of what?
Pirate choppy. He's got a sword or cutlass or something, and he doesn't look very pleased.
Good Lord!
How extraordinary.
Who on earth do you suppose he is?
I say, you there? What are you doing in the Jackson's potting shed?
What be I doing here?
Well, that's what I said, yes.
There ain't be no man alive that can drag that secret from my lips. Not now, not never, no way, no how.
What secret?
The secret of my hidden treasure island. The only known mark of which is hidden behind that there picture on the wall. But you'll never get me to tell ye that, no. And you'll never get me to tell ye that all my ill-gotten gains are hidden away from prying eyes in that pile on the floor over there. No, sir, I'll never tell ye.
Yes, it's all very well, but what are you doing here?
You mean you haven't guessed?
No, who are you? Did Daddy send you?
Daddy?
Yes, Daddy!
Oh, are you? That's right. Silly old me. I completely forgot. Yes, I'm from Daddy. Yes, they sent me, all right. Yes.
Well, that's fine then.
For a moment, we thought you were an intruder.
An intruder? Oh, bless your hearts, no.
What exactly are you doing here? Me? Yes.
Oh, I'm here testing your cupboards for dry rot. Yes.
Oh, I see. So that's what the piece of metal is then?
What piece of metal be that then?
Well, that piece there in your hand must be, a dry rot tester.
Oh, that's what it be, all right. Finest dry rot tester in the land. This is, yes.
Nigel thought it was a cutlass.
Now, what would an up-and-coming young dry rot tester like myself be wanting with a cutlass?
I only said it looked like a cutlass.
Yes, well, this all seems to be in order, so if your master's don't mind, I'll be cutting along now. My ship sails with the evening tide, you know, yes.
Ship?
Did I say ship? I meant my van, of course.
Well, jolly nice to have met you, what?
Yes, do drop in again for a chat, won't you?
Ari, I might just do that. Bye-bye now.
Sir? No, sir.
What be the matter now?
All these gold thingies here on the floor, are they yours?
Oh, Ari! They're mine, all right. Now, you won't be going to stealing them now, will with you?
Oh no, Mother told us never to steal.
What do you use them for?
Those? See, what you do with those is when you found some dry bark, you scoops it out and you puts one of those gold thingies in the hole. It stops the dry bark from coming back, you see, yes.
I've never noticed any dry rot in the house.
Yes, effective, aren't they? Now, you be sure and put all those gold things, those dry bark clogs back where you found them now, won't you?
Oh,
Goodbye.
What a capital fellow! Right then. Where were we?
Trying to find a clue.
That's right. We need some sort of secret message which we can try and decipher.
Now what?
See what that says, will you, Nigel?
If you do the dirty on us by trying to search for the fabled diamond ring of Zan behind the fourth panel along on the left-hand side of the library, we will really take you to the cleaners. Signed, the Black Hand Gang.
What does it mean?
It's obviously an advertisement, you stupid girl.
An advertisement? What for?
Don't you get it? Do the dirty, take you to the cleaners, the Black Hand Gang. It's obviously an advertisement for soap.
How are we going to find a clue, Jim?
Well, we have to keep our eyes open and watch very carefully. I think that the clue will lie in something that we see or hear every day. And that's how we keep missing it. Let's all put our heads together and concentrate.
It's hopeless. Why can't things happen like they do in the books?
Typical girl.
Jim, Mummy says that it is time to come in for lunch.
Wait! What did you say, Marcy?
Mummy says luncheon is ready. Ask the world-famous Grappling Horde if they need to eat.
Luncheon is ready. Ask the world-famous ravening horde if they need to eat.
What on earth are you doing?
Well, that's it.
What is?
But don't you see? Ask the world-famous ravening horde if they need to eat.
Sounds like he's raving, not traveling. What's he doing? He's trying to find a clue to a secret adventure. What have you found, Jim?
Well, this may at first sight appear to be a simple message, but if we rearrange the letters...
An anagram?
What does it say?
Oh, seek you wide, and you shall find the ancient earth mover of the Redneck Drag.
Wow! That's fantastic! What's it mean?
It's obvious, you stupid girl.
Oh yes! If you're so clever, why didn't you tell us then?
Well, the Renedrag are obviously an ancient race of sorcerers.
That's right! And the ancient earth mover is probably, a spell for causing earthquakes.
Or a beam for moving the planets through their orbits?
tool used to build the pyramids.
Or a rusty old wheelbarrow. You've all gone mad. This is a simple message from Mother asking us to come in for lunch.
Did you actually see Mother?
Well, no. She shouted it out of the window.
There you are then. It could have been anyone.
Well, it sounded like Mother.
Anyone can fake a voice.
Don't you see, Marcy? This is the clue we've been waiting for. This could be the start of our great adventure.
Well,
There's someone at the door.
See who that is, will you, Marcy?
This is fantastic. We're really onto something here.
the ancient earth mover of the redhead tribe. It sounds wonderful.
But how do we find it? Does it say anywhere where we start looking?
No. There's nothing else. It just says, seek and you shall find. Suppose there could be a secret panel.
Typical girl. Pardon? I said typical girl.
What is?
Well, expecting there to be a secret panel.
But I said that.
What?
I just said there could be a secret panel.
Oh, a secret panel. Is that what you said? Yes, a very sensible idea. A secret panel. Not at all typical of a girl, even if you were one. Which you're not, of course. It's just that if you had been one, it would be typical. I mean...
There's a man outside with a really ugly face. Tell him you've already got one. Very funny.
What sort of man?
A monk dressed in a black habit with a face like death.
What did he say?
He said, over fire, through water, press on for right to prevail. Over fire, through water, press on for right will prevail. What's that supposed to mean?
Probably a Jehovah's Witness.
I wish we could get on with finding the secret panel.
We haven't decided that there is one yet. But we know what we're looking for. We just need to know where to look for it.
It was the monk again. He said that over fire might have something to do with a fireplace in the cleaning room.
The trouble is, we don't know how big the earth mover is, and that makes it very difficult to look for.
It could be any size.
We need more clues.
Where do we start looking? We need a centre on which to work.
Brilliant!
What?
But don't you see? A centre? Well, we start looking from the centre of the room.
Why?
Well, because you said so, of course.
But I could have said anything.
Yes, you could have said anything. But you said, we must start looking from the centre. The secret knowledge of the red drag is obviously buried in your subconscious.
Wow!
Golly.
It was the monk again. He said that if you examine carefully the tiles over the fireplace in the gun cleaning room, you'll find that some of them
Have you been talking to that monk again?
Yes.
Did he say anything else?
He said, "Have a nice day." And then he grinned hideously.
Have a nice day! That's it!
What?
Don't you see? We must stand in the centre of the room and face the day. The door! We must face the door. Now what? I don't know.
Marcy, you better go and ask Mum to pack us up a picnic lunch. It seems we're going to be here for some time.
What about the monk?
Ask Mum to put in an extra portion.
Eileen, how am I going to get past him? He looked pretty nasty to me. Good point. What we need is a signal to let us know when you've got through safely.
This requires intelligence. Obviously a job for a boy. Girls are useless at planning. Now, let me see. I've got it. If you manage to get past the monk, let out a jolly old yell. We're bound to hear that, and then we'll know you're safe.
Okay. Well, I still think there's a secret panel somewhere. And until lunch comes, I'm going to look for it.
How can you find a secret panel in a shed? The walls are only half an inch thick.
So what? In the famous five-year campaign, Kate found a secret panel in a tent.
Rubbish.
It's true. I read the book as well.
How can you find a secret panel in a tent?
It was just above the door flap, if I remember.
What on earth was that?
It's Marcy, just letting us know that she's okay.
Oh.
We should all try and concentrate. We're nearly there. Now then, stand in the centre of the room, face the door, and
what?
well, that's just it. I don't know. We need the next part of the clue.
It's not very warm in here, is it?
No wonder. That door's open.
I'm fed up with this. We don't seem to be getting anywhere at all. I mean, we don't even know what the ancient earth mover of the Benedrag is. I'd rather read this than waste any more time on a wild goose chase.
What is it?
Probably an ancient satanic manuscript.
Or a secret guide to an underground kingdom?
4 steps to better gardening.
4 steps to better gardening! Right! Clear the path! One, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Well, there's nothing here. I wish we had more to go on.
on the way.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, Marcy certainly likes her fun, doesn't she?
I wish you'd hurry up with lunch. I'm starving.
Me too.
Did you hear a splash?
Probably just a spot of rain.
Oh.
Where were we? All these interruptions are getting tedious.
I don't understand it. Well, the instructions are quite clear. 4 paces from the centre of the room towards the door. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lunch, super.
I didn't recognize that person, did you?
Probably temporary help while the others are away.
What's this? Before you reach the apple pie, one of you will surely die.
Another one of Marcy's jokes, I expect.
Anyone here called Shirley? That's okay then. Come on, let's get on with lunch.
Well, then.
Pass the plates, Jim.
Here you go. George,
Thanks.
Gus,
Thanks.
Nigel, thanks. Right then, let's see what Cook has packed for us to eat, shall we? What's this? Buttercup fondue with beeswing? Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Lilac blossom blancmange. How odd.
Batswing butter with starters.
Cowbell's cream of toadstool soup?
What on earth is Cook playing at?
I wish this were more like the plain old food we used to.
Oh, fatted foie gras. That's more like it.
Caviar!
Grouse sandwiches, good old Cook.
Afghanistanian goose milk cheese. Super!
What's the wine?
Well, there's champagne, and, Chateau Latour, 1945. Must be one of the last remaining bottles. And, Chateau Lafitte, 1949. Save that for later. What's this? Ginger ale? Oh! Now who on earth will put ginger ale in our lunch basket? That stuff's poisonous.
Thanks. That's the caviar, George.
There you are.
Slide over and enjoy your grass sandwich, little boy.
I'm coming right over.
Thanks.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Here's to the success of the sensational 7.
Here's to the Renatrag, whoever they are.
To the Renatrag! We can't be very far away now. I'm sure that the final clue lies right under our noses.
Caviar, Jim.
Thanks.
I wonder how many of our friends are having a real adventure like ours.
Hardly any, I should think.
Frightfully good wine, this.
Who says that real adventure only happens in books, eh? Well, look at us. We've decoded a secret message from a mysterious stranger disguised as Mother.
Judy, got this telepathic communication from the Renning Drag telling us to start searching in the centre of the potting shed.
Received a message from a mysterious monk telling us to walk from the centre to the door.
And uncovered an ancient manuscript giving us the exact number of paces from the centre.
Now all we need is the final part of the clue. What do you think, Nigel? Nigel? Now where on earth has he gone?
Probably popped off to see if he can find Marcy and Ginger. Apple pie, probably up at the house, looking for secret panels. Apple pie there, Gus. Gus?
What's the matter with him?
It's the wine. Probably gone to his head. Let him sleep it off.
I am the witch of the north. I come to give warning to you mortal children that one of you must return with me to the land of Nevernear.
What did you say?
I said, I am the witch of the north. I come to give warning to you mortal
Terribly
children.
bad grammar, you know.
What is?
Mary says that you can't say the witch just like you can't say the where or the wolf. It's frightfully poor.
You can say, I am from the north. That's all right.
I am from the north. I am a witch, which has come to warn.
There you go again. You wouldn't say, I am a were now, or I am a was, would you?
Perhaps she means she's from Northwich.
I am a witch, which was from the north.
Which was I? Where on earth did you go to school?
Never near.
Isn't that near Manchester?
I come from a place where the cold winds blow throughout the earth, where the snow lies thick upon the ground, and few people care to visit, and those that do rarely leave alive.
She is from Manchester.
And now, enough of this gay banter. I come to serve notice to you backward children that one of you must return with me to the land of Nevernear to be my slave forevermore.
Backward! That's it! Well, that's the final clue! Don't you think that it was here all along, right before my eyes? You have to walk backwards from the center of the room! One, two, three, four. The ancient earth mover of the Renadrag. 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 Why, of course, Renadrag is gardener backwards. The ancient earth mover of the gardener's spade. I found it. The gardener's spade. I found it. George? George! I found the gardener's spade! George? George! Where are you? Well, that's typical. No one's interested